What up, my dudes and dudeens? The fuck do I know? Yeah, welcome back to a weekly recap. Mm, so this week was basically not really interesting. I haven't taken any trades, even though I marked up there some ideas. Some would have worked, some not. Let's get into it, I would say. I still haven't done the shit with trying to figure out if bullish or bearish, since I was pretty occupied. This week was quite, I don't know, man. It's somehow not somehow. It's somehow the at the time at the moment, I don't know. It's some weird phase. I'm not feeling like doing anything, or I don't know, man. It's really I can't explain. I think I need to do some detox or some shit like that. Yeah, but I will try to put my arse get my arse up and to figure this shit out. But anyways, let's get into this week. So I was bearish, yeah, especially since this move from last time, and I was like on a higher time frame. You know what? You have quite this double bottom, so I was looking for a liquidity grab down below. And then I saw this quite, yeah, how to say, this a swing low. And I was like, okay, either it's gonna grab liquidity down below here or down below here. So that was my goal for this week. Starting off Monday, we have like, as you know, I don't like to trade Mondays, or I'm still trying to get some experience about Mondays. So only a theoretical trade right here. Yeah, I drew in my Asian range, and I saw this order block right here, and I saw like this Fibonacci right here, and I was like, you know what, maybe, even though I don't like trading Mondays, I would like to see a rejection here, and maybe see it going down to this weekly open. Yeah, so this was the idea of this, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna draw in this trade idea, so I know I get experience, I get some, you know, I'm not losing anything, but I still get the woo. I don't know what's called, how to call it, but still I can see, okay, is it gonna work out or not? So it went up, and I think I was waiting for a rejection. I don't know if I did it in the 15 or 5-minute chart. Let's see what I write down here. The rejection of the 15-minute order block and Fibonacci, stop loss above Fibonacci and the order block, take profit at weekly open. Yeah, so I think somewhere around this rejection, maybe this one right here, it went up, and then I would have made the entry. And let's see how this would have played out. It would have ranged a little bit. It would have went into a little drawback, which is fine, I guess. You could argue, okay, you could have made an entry right here and put the stop loss above here, but you never know, to be honest. And it would have went down pretty nicely. There is like kind of fair value gap, so there was re-entry potential. Yeah, would have re-entered right here, and it would have went pretty nice down, but I just think my not my stop loss, but my take profit, it would have stepped out. My take profit was maybe kind of greedy. Maybe I shouldn't have aimed for the weekly open, just for the Asian range low. So if I would have traded something like, is this a shot? Yes. Let's just say I would have been a little bit more patient, maybe made my entry right here, stop loss the same, and just aimed for this one. It would have almost been a 1-2, would have been fine, would have been a, yeah, 20 pip win, so I would have been done for the week already on Monday. If I would have traded perfectly, I would have waited till this 60 fib, put my stop loss the same, and still went for this, you know, and would have made some almost a 1-to-3, quite interesting, but I guess we will never know, since I would have done, in my opinion, this trade is fine. It just wasn't executed perfectly, I would say. It was like a little sloppy, you know, so a better entry would have been possible. Stop loss was fine, I think. Stop loss was perfect, in my opinion, but I think really entry and take profit could have been better, especially since it's Monday. It should have been, I should have aimed maybe a little bit more of a scalp instead of a real trade. So definitely gonna take that one with me to scalp. And I wasn't looking any more at the charts. Maybe this was the mistake, because right now I'm seeing also there was a Judas swing, which would have traded pretty nicely, especially since grabbing this liquidity here, or this. You could argue this is a double bottom, grabbing liquidity, going a little bit up and then going down again after grabbing liquidity above here. Yeah, actually, I could have traded along here. Goddamn. Yeah, okay, it's fine. What I'm seeing right now, first of all, in the aftermatch, let's take me here, was a Judas swing, right? Perfect. This should have been an indicator, and also high was broken here. We have a fair value gap here. This one here breaking this high, perfectly closing the fair value gap, and it beautifully going up. And I'm pretty sure if you draw enough fucking Fibonacci here, it would have also been a nice rejection. Yeah. So if I would have been long here instead of focusing way too much on short, I could have made a pretty nice trade, but doesn't matter right now. Gonna take the definitely with me. Yeah, so let's play out on Tuesday, because that's the first day that's interesting for me. I was going through my notes and I saw like the daily open. You could use that also as a kind of indicator, or not really an indicator, but as a confluence. So I was drawing it in just to see how it plays out. So I was still short, so I was looking for short trade. Especially the Judas swing, but since it moved already that much, I was like, you know what, a nice trade would have been fucking retesting the daily open and the Asian range and then going short. So that's what I was looking for, but it just went down and I wasn't really interested. Of course, it was a trade. You could have taken this, but I was like, nah. As you can see, it's, well, yeah, could have done it, whatever. Could have been again a short scalp, but not what I was looking for. I was quite sad because I was looking at this and I was like, well, I saw this. I was like, nah, I don't like that. I would much more prefer it to get back up here. No, testing the daily open and the Asian range, and I'm quite sad because it was like, what, some pips? Yeah, okay, 10 pips. It was a little bit off, but it wasn't too far away, you know, or at least testing the Asian range. So I would have taken that trade if it just would have retraced a little bit more up. Especially, I think, if you go to this, yeah, I saw this also, but I was still like, yeah, I want a retest right here. So I was like, you know what, fuck that. Oh, I'm seeing right now. Actually, it would have tested it. Why wasn't I? I mean, it was noon, so not interested in that. Oh, damn. Okay. So my trade would have worked out. Not quite the move I would expect, to be honest. Yeah, I can't explain you guys why I haven't taken that trade. The only explanation I have is because it's noon. So New York time noon, and I would look like at 1 p.m. and it was already going down and too late. So I would have loved that at the New York open, London close, but Fuck it. So moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday was quite interesting because I couldn't look at the charts. I was at the tattoo shop, which means I got fucked in the arse, or better said, in the arm. So I wasn't looking at the charts. I was at my time at 7 o'clock at the evening at home, which would be, I think, New York afternoon. So what I saw here, because this was again a trade idea, a theoretical trade which would have worked out pretty nicely, and I'm quite not really sad, but I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna take this trade, since first of all I wasn't looking at the charts, and second of all I was under pain for like 5 hours on this day, so I'm not quite sure if my mind is clear after this torture. If you have tattoos, you know what I'm talking about. If you have bigger tattoos, so if you sat there for 3-4 hours and getting tattooed, you know it's not you just want to chill out. You endured enough for the day. So that fucking fly. So that was my mindset on that day. I still wanted to look at the charts to see what was going on. So we have this order block here, which I also wasn't quite sure, but looking at the rejection, it should be an order block. If we go to the 5-minute chart, we have no fair value gaps. Nice. Well, I'm pretty sure if we go in the 1-minute chart, there will be fair value gaps. So it was going up, it rejected, and my trade idea was pretty basic. So it rejected. My stop loss would have been above this order block with some pips, and my take profit would have just been this low here, because I still haven't quite the experience with New York afternoon. So I was like, you know what, a small scalp, I mean 30 pips isn't really small, but I wasn't aiming for the liquidity down below. So I was like, yeah, you know what, let's just join the theoretical trade, let's see how it played out, and it would have played out beautifully. So it would have only been in a little drawback and then only moving down without any A or B or Z or whatever the fuck. I'm not sure, I think it would have even gone a little bit more below, but you know, also at 3 o'clock, yeah, and it started ranging at New York close. So nonetheless, it would have even gone a little bit lower if I look at the Asian range right here. Yeah, so the liquidity would have been definitely grabbed. So if we say we would have swing traded it, so let it open overnight, so you could have aimed a little bit lower, but fuck that. I wanna, you know, when I open today a trade, I wanna close it on today, because I tried swing trading. I don't like it, to be honest, guys. It can work out, but I have not the fortune. I'm in the lucky kind of spot to be able to trade at any time, so I can look all the time at the charts when I feel like it, except I have some meetings or stuff like that. Then of course not, but under normal circumstances I can look at the charts, which is quite nice. I love it. So on this trade, I wish I would have taken it, but again, I'm totally fine with that. Moving on Thursday. So Thursday was quite, let's be honest, guys, because why I didn't want to trade on this particular week was, first of all, high of the week formed on Monday. Boo. Second of all, for it to be bullish, it should have taken some liquidity down below here. Third of all, it's no clear direction. It's going up, down. Especially it's breaking on the Asian range on Thursday, the weekly open. So again, it's dancing around right above this weekly open. I don't know, guys. I don't like this week at all. And to be honest, looking at it right now, I'm pretty glad to not have traded this week, because it's just a mess. There is no clear direction or anything. So going on Thursday, I was like, maybe I'm gonna get a trade on Thursday, even though these circumstances are quite messy. So it breaking the weekly on a Thursday, which is also not quite nice. Also doing this kind of bullshit, you know, grabbing liquidity down. It didn't even grab the liquidity from this double bottom here, which is quite bad. If it would have done that down here, I would have looked for a long at the weekly open. It was like, okay. No, I would have looked for a long God fucking damn it. So if it would have grabbed liquidity, I would have looked for a long here, right here, till the weekly open. But it didn't do that. It only, I don't know, kind of weird. So anyways, I was stop. Anyways, I was looking for a long, also not the Judas, not getting the Judas swing, also pretty garbage. I was looking here for I was looking here for a short, as I can say, trading idea. This low was broken with this fair value gap, and as you can see, it retested it right here. It retested it, so this could have been a potential entry. I didn't want to take it because it rejected daily open, fair value gap, and Asian range. So it would have been fine. It would have been a nice trade. So there would have been enough confidence to say, okay, you can take this trade. But why ever the fuck I wanted it also to reject the weekly opens. I don't know why, guys. In my mind, I just wanted it to happen. So of course went above, and it would have went really nice to this low. So I could have had a really nice short trade right here. Also going way down below. So a little bit stupid to not take it. Yeah, so my trade could have been something like this. Easily. Yeah, but you know, mistakes are made. It's fine. That's why we are here, to learn from this. So to not miss this or such opportunities just because something is here and you might, oh no, it could go wrong. Well, it retraced back up. I was like, I saw this order block here. I think it's a 5-minute order block. No, a 15-minute order block. Yeah, I saw this order block. I was like, yeah, maybe I will get a re-entry right here. And which is quite stupid because this low was broken, so I shouldn't have looked for it. But I was like, maybe it's gonna reject. But instead, what it did was break above and use it as a support. Looking back at now, you know, when I said if it break down and I would have looked for longs, yeah, I'm asking myself why I didn't look for longs right here. Because it broke above and used it as a support. And I was like, yeah, maybe it's gonna reject this. Which, well, it went above, and I was contemplating to take this short, but I decided against it because I wrote the reasons down here. High of the week was created on Monday. Weekly was broken, and now it's dancing around it, as you can see. And 15-minute order block was broken and used as support. So I decided against the trade, and it was the right call. I was glad about that. So if we would have taken all of the trades, let's just see, 15 pips minus, 30 pips plus, so 15 plus, this one 35, so we would have been around 20 pips in plus. Yeah, would have been okay if we would have taken all of these trades. It would have been fine. Of course, it would have been pretty nice if we took these 2 trades and not these 2. And I think not taking these 2 trades is pretty reasonable. Not taking these 2 trades was rather stupid. Gotta be honest with you. This was just because my mind was messing with me and I was fearful. Yeah, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's quite, I don't know what's up with this week or was this couple of weeks. My mind is kind of a mess. I'm still trying to figure out to fix this. I'm not sure what it is. First of all, I thought maybe it's a vitamin mangle. So I took a vitamin D pill. Didn't really help. So because I wasn't going to the gym because of my new TED and not supplementing like usual, I was like, maybe those two, maybe I'm missing creatine and the sport gym aspect. Yeah, as I said, I'm taking a break for a week. Another what could have been is I'm not sleeping enough since my fucking I can show you guys maybe later when it's finished, but my inner biceps is fully tatted and it hurts like hell. So I was waking up a couple of times in the night. So of course not getting enough rest is quite messing. And when reflecting on myself, what I saw was I'm pretty in this quick dopamine shit. So only binge watching YouTube, to be honest, which I think is quite disgusting. I feel disgusted myself. I'm trying to fix this because it's really bothering me to waste my time like this. I have no problem with chilling out and watching a little bit of YouTube and stuff like that. Just this useless binge watching, it fucks me up and I'm really eager to fix this. So yeah. Yeah, I was getting off the road. Basically, we can skip the rest of the week because I wasn't looking at this because, as I mentioned, it's out dancing and it's Friday and again breaking weekly, going up, doing whatever the fuck. Yeah, so I have no fucking clue if I would have. I didn't want to trade any of this shit. So pretty messed up week, if you ask me. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's pretty messed up. Yeah. So that's it, guys. This bullish or bearish video shit, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Today's Friday, I'm gonna cut this motherfucker, upload it, and on Saturday I'm gonna do the shit with backtesting and trying to figure out bullish bearish. So guys, hope to see you soon. Goodbye.